Machine learning continues to march forward, and today we're going to talk about AI content generation.
Artificial intelligence.
In particular, we're going to talk about a stream known as Nothing Forever. It is a Seinfeld parody built entirely with OpenAI's ChatGPT function. It uses AI video imagery, AI music generation. It works in a series of bumps. So it'll cue you to the beginning of the apartment, and they'll go through a scene, and then restart. We're gonna check out a couple of bumps so you get a general feel for how the content is right now, how powerful this AI is at the current moment, because it's rather interesting to me.
Hey, how about you come over for dinner tonight? I'm trying out a new recipe. I think you'll like it. I'm sure you could use a good laugh.
That sounds great. I could use a break from all of this stress.
All right, it's a date. See you at 7. Oh, and don't forget the wine.
What is happening? We just came in at a very emotional moment. Robo Kramer just confessed his love for Robo Seinfeld right there. Also consider, this has got about 12,000 people watching.
I said to him, "What are you doing here?"
And what did he say?
He just looked at me like I was crazy and then walked away. Can you believe it?
That guy has a lot of nerve. What did you do then?
I just stood there scratching my head. I couldn't believe it happened, but I figured it would be best just to move on and forget about it.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get in a confrontation with a stranger.
I think I'm going to steer clear of that guy for a while.
So you can see from that last one that sometimes the AI comes together, sometimes it doesn't really make a cohesive story, but every now and then it has a pretty damn funny joke.
Maybe we can come up with some new routines that involve parenting.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
We could call it the parent routine. I love it! Maybe we can figure out a way to bring the baby on stage with us.
The more interesting part about this, I think, is that as I've watched a little bit more, it uses its previous jokes to establish newer storylines. So the first one we saw with Kramer and Seinfeld going on a date became expanded with Costanza and Seinfeld.
I can't believe they let you in. I heard it's very selective about who it serves. I'm sure you had to pull some strings.
Maybe a few. But at the end of the day, it's all about who you know. Anyway, how was the food?
Delicious. The miso soup was out of this world, and the rolls were packed with flavor.
Sounds like a real winner. I'm gonna have to try it out for myself.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be right at home there. Now, where shall we head to next?
And punchline? Nope. See, sometimes it just misses.
Did you hear about the new ice cream parlor opening up?
That sounds delicious. I can't wait to try it out.
I heard it's going to be really good. Let's go together.
Okay. Oh, that was hilarious.
Check it out.
You don't know if you'd like it until you try it.
Alright, I guess I could give it a go.
Whenever they run out of jokes, they just go to that
I was
microwave.
sitting in the doctor's office the other day when I had a thought. What is wrong with this picture? Then it hit me like a bolt of lightning. The walls were painted beige. Then, I thought to myself, why would anybody choose this color? And you know what the doctor said? He just shrugged and said it goes with everything. I was so mad I wanted to throw something at him. But then I thought, maybe it really does go with everything.
Beige goes, okay.
Maybe beige is the new black.
That was low-key brilliant.
Good night. Bose leaves the stage.
He just says leave the stage. He doesn't leave the stage. Okay, Jerry saved the show with some good stand-up. By far the highest viewed clip on this channel is called Elaine Goes Out with a Guy Who Hates Fruit. And you're gonna see this is pretty similar to Seinfeld style humor.
I mean, who hates fruit?
Well, maybe he was trying to be edgy or something. Or maybe he has a secret fruit allergy.
That's an interesting theory. Maybe he just doesn't know how to enjoy the sweet and juicy.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Jesus, Costanza. Get your body in order. He's just going in, he's turning into a crab person right now.
I've heard of a fear of flying, but this is ridiculous.
Maybe it's a fear of commitment.
That was a beautiful George Costanza joke, actually. Perfectly timed. The next highest viewed clip is Watch Me Forever Become Self-Aware.
So, what do you think of this place?
It's a bit odd, don't you think? All these people talking in funny voices and doing strange hand gestures. It's like some kind of alternate universe.
Well, I suppose it could be worse. The audience here seems pretty receptive to our jokes.
Even the bad jokes.
Yeah, but I could do without all the weird background noise.
Yeah.
Wow, Costanza cannot navigate sitting down. This AI can become self-aware, but it can't sit on a couch properly. And Jerry just resigns himself to his fate, sitting at the computer forevermore. It is important to take into account how this AI actually works. It's really just an aggregate machine, an algorithm bot. It takes in a lot of information and outputs what it thinks is the most logical, algorithmically satisfying conclusion. A lot of what it's going to say is actually going to be based on available texts or things that are publicly available. Pictures, scripts, comments on the internet, possibly about it itself. Those are all going to be taken into account when it's producing its dialogue. Now, this particular clip isn't on the Twitch channel, but I still want to get it in this video because it's brilliant. And I don't think the AI knew how brilliant it was actually being when it did this. Like I said, sometimes it goes from the microwave when it doesn't have a joke. But can the microwave actually be the joke?
I think when we die, that's it. Or do you think there might be something else after this life?
Well, Fred, I'm more of a scientist than a philosopher, so I can't say for sure. But if I had to guess, there's probably something more out there. We don't really know what happens when we die, but it's comforting to think that life doesn't just end with death. Maybe we become a part of something bigger, or maybe our souls go on to find peace and solace in a better place.
What the?
Who knows?
What is George
All I'm
doing?
sure of is that death is just the beginning. of
He's
something
already
much more
sitting. Look at
mysterious
him.
and wonderful.
What a
I think that
madman.
life is something more precious and worth living to the fullest. What are your thoughts on the afterlife?
That's where sometimes the unintentional comedy of this AI is even better than the intentional comedy. Also, go follow my Twitter, by the way. Next clip is just some classic Seinfeld-style stand-up. Riding the bus.
I was riding the bus the other day, and it was so crowded that I had to sit
I'm
on
sorry,
someone's lap.
Feinberg.
Of course, my luck, it turned out to be my old math teacher. He had a straight face, no smiles at all, but he kept whispering in my ear, "You were one of my favorite students." So, I get off the bus and walk home, minding my own business. But then I see him again, same old math teacher. He waves me over to his car with this big grin on his face. Says to me, "Don't tell anyone, but I had the best time on the bus today."
Wow.
So then he leans in real close and says, "Just between us, math was never my favorite subject either."
Wow. That one actually had layers. Besides the fact that the laugh track was mistimed in the beginning, it went places. He sat on his teacher's lap, the teacher ended up having a car, and the teacher hated math as well. That's got to be the most well-constructed joke I've seen out of this AI so far. Now, if you enjoyed this type of video, you want to see me make more about AI content generation and the future of machine learning, be sure to like and subscribe. But before we get out of here, I want to check out one more clip. And this one is called, "Why Do Ducks Have Big Sacks?" Take it away, Seinfeld.
So, why do ducks have big sacks?
I have no idea.
To keep their quackers in. Laughs.
Please clap. Seinfeld hitting you with the please clap. All right, ladies and lads, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care of yourselves. I'll catch you in the next one.